Welcome to another Super Deluxe Edition unboxing video. Today we're going to look at the 50th anniversary reissue of Elton John's Honky Château album. So this was actually released in May 72, so it's kind of like a belated 50th anniversary edition. And you can't actually blame them because Elton was so prolific at this time, he was knocking the albums out. So there's two more 50th anniversaries this year, which is Don't Shoot Me, I'm Only the Piano Player, and of course Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. So this looks very, very good. They've done a great job at restoring the colour of the original record. There's some spot varnishing going on. This is a 2LP vinyl edition that I'm looking at here. But just to compare, what this used to look like. So this is a Super Audio CD. You can see it's quite yellowy. So they've kind of restored this sort of sepia tones and the browns. I think that's quite positive. The 2LP set comes with bonus tracks in the form of demos, Honky at the Château demos. So there's a series of demos from the album there. This is a gatefold package, 2LP black vinyl, printed in a sleeve. So of course the first record is just the album itself. Original kind of design labels there, and it's quite good because you do get a booklet here as well. So this is the second album, so these are the bonus demos. You get this family tree, peat frame family tree, and again black vinyl, original reproduction labels. So this feels like a good vinyl release. It's expanded, you get bonus tracks and you get a booklet here. Darryl Easley's written some notes about the making of this record. So there's actually some proper content to digest. And there's this is in the CD as well, we'll see this, quite a good Honky Château timeline, 1972. As I say, there was so much going on. I mean, Elton John released 4 albums between November 71 and November 73, and they're all classics, so it's an incredibly productive period. So the demos, as you can see there, various tracks from the album, Rocket Man. There's this alternate fast version of Slave, but a really interesting listen actually. It's all on the CD version as well, which we'll look at right now. So the CD version is actually, as is often the case, it's a cheaper format, but you do actually get more audio. There's no spot varnishing, it's not quite as luxurious as the vinyl, presumably because the profit margins aren't there. They can't charge too much money for a 2 CD set, so they've sort of cut back a bit on the luxury. But as I say, you do get more content, so you get the album on CD1, and then you get all the demos that are on the second LP in the 2LP set. However, you get a significant extra bit of content, which is Elton John live at the Royal Festival Hall. In 1972, and I think it's the first time he plays Rocket Man or something like that. Anyway, it's a really, really good performance. So that's a significant advantage in terms of the CD, and it's really why you have to buy the CD and the vinyl if you want the vinyl. But what this is, it's a kind of slipcase affair which pulls out here, and then effectively you get a little gatefold package with the 2 CDs. I mean, there's no inner sleeves or anything, but it's still not a bad presentation. There's the second disc there. What that allows for with this slipcase thing is a slightly oversized booklet, because if the booklet was just in that, it'd have to be smaller. So it's quite nice having the slightly bigger booklet. It does make a bit of a difference. This is Darryl's notes, same notes that are in the vinyl booklet. And you do get the timeline on here as well, somewhere. Yeah, there's the Honky Château timeline. It's not too expensive, this CD set, so it's pretty good value for what you get. There was a single LP version of Honky Château. This is a sort of D2C, direct to consumer, through Elton's shop and through Universal channels. And it's a gatefold still, but there's only one record. And it doesn't have a printed inner sleeve, so this is album only. It does come in a polyline sleeve, but the attraction is you've got a gold vinyl pressing there, so gold stroke brown, depending on how you want to look at it. It's actually not too bad. I think they've done quite a good job. It's in a poly-lined inner sleeve, and there's no booklet or anything like that, but you do get the lyrics in the middle, and that's what the rear looks like. There was a third vinyl version, which some of you may have been aware of. Blood Records did a special splatter vinyl version. It was really nice. It had a completely different cover. But it's limited to 500 copies, so even I don't have a copy of that, unfortunately. So technically 3 vinyl versions and a 2 CD set. Now, there wasn't a box set for this, unlike the previous album, which was Madman Across the Water. So that means there's no spatial audio released physically, which is a bit of a shame, because there was the 5.1 mix on Madman Across the Water. So yeah, I showed you this earlier. This is a Super Audio CD that came back in like the early 2000s. It has a really good 5.1 mix on it. But even better, they've created a new Dolby Atmos mix for the 50th anniversary reissue. But unfortunately, it hasn't found its way into any physical product. They could have done a 2 CD and a Blu-ray, for example. Or of course, they could have done a collaboration with SDE and we could have put it out on a Blu-ray. But fortunately, that hasn't happened. So if you want to listen to the new Atmos mix of Honky Château, then you have to go on to Tidal or Apple Music and enjoy it there. So I hope you've enjoyed this look at the Honky Château 50th anniversary reissue, Elton John. It's a fantastic album. In fact, I think I prefer this record to Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. It's a really, really great album. If you have enjoyed the video, why not subscribe to the Super Deluxe Edition YouTube channel for more great physical music unboxed. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.